Hi friend, I'm Olivia Smith. Thanks for visiting my YouTube channel where I share the latest global news every day. You can also read more news on TimeGlitter.com. You can find all the links in the video description below. In case the link isn't working, simply copy and paste the link into your web browser, hit enter, and you're good to go. Now let's jump into today's news headline. I'm still proud of what we created. Metro Bank's 14-year roller coaster ride. News details. In 2008, Anthony Thomson and American billionaire Vernon Hill met at Seashell Fish and Chip Shop in Marylebone, West London. Over cod chips, Thomson shared his idea of bringing Hill's consumer-focused bank model to the UK. Hill agreed to partner with Thomson and invested in the venture, leading to the creation of Metro Bank in 2010, the first new high street bank in the UK in over a century. Metro Bank gained attention for its unique features like extravagant launch parties, branches open 7 days a week, and branches welcoming dogs. These features attracted millions of customers and investors, driving its market value to £3.5 billion by 2018. However, Metro Bank faced challenges. It failed to keep up with the digital banking trend, causing tensions that led to Thomson's departure. Additionally, an accounting error caused regulatory issues, resulting in a significant drop in share price. This led to Hill resigning as chair and dashed hopes for relaxed capital rules to aid Metro Bank in competing with larger rivals. Metro Bank's struggle to regain regulators' trust led to seeking support from Colombian businessman Jaime Gilinski Bacal. He is aiding in a turnaround plan, with more details expected alongside the annual results on March 13th. Anthony Thomson, one of the bank's co-founders, expressed pride in their creation, but also sadness about its current state. Despite challenges, Metro Bank's story is a roller coaster ride of ups and downs over 14 years, a far cry from the steady world of retail banking. The bank's journey began with controversy. Vernon Hill, known for his flamboyance and association with figures like Donald Trump, launched Metro Bank in the UK after being ousted from Commerce Bank in 2007, the precursor to Metro Bank that he founded 34 years prior. U.S. federal regulators raised concerns about property deals involving Vernon Hill and his family, as well as multi-million-dollar design contracts with Interarch, a company owned by Hill's wife, Shirley Hill. The Hills lived in a mansion near Philadelphia, nearly as large as the White House. Despite criticism and described as stubborn, arrogant, and abrasive by city analysts, Hill remained undeterred. He continued plans to replicate the Commerce Bank model in the UK, paying his wife a further £21 million between 2010 and 2018 for designing Metro Bank's signature branches, featuring imported materials like Italian marble and Canadian wood. While Anthony Thomson acknowledges Shirley's contribution to Metro Bank's success, shareholder proxies and UK fund managers saw this as a conflict of interest. They voted against Hill's re-election, but he ultimately retained his position. Despite the controversy, bank analyst Ed Firth from KBW believes that the issues faced by Metro Bank were ultimately insignificant when compared to the challenges that followed. Even with the rise of digital competitors like Monzo, Starling, Revolut, and Anthony Thomson's Atom Bank, Metro Bank's stock market debut in 2016 was celebrated, raising £1.6 billion. Within 2 years, its share price doubled, reaching a valuation of £3.5 billion in March 2018 after announcing its first annual profit. With support from notable investors such as the British Reuben brothers and U.S. hedge fund manager Stephen Cohen, Vernon Hill embarked on an ambitious spending spree. However, in January 2019, everything changed. Metro Bank suffered a major collapse in its share price, the largest for a UK bank since 2008, due to a significant accounting error. This error meant Metro Bank failed to meet Bank of England regulations on capital reserves. This mistake triggered an investigation by UK regulators, resulting in fines for the bank. It also caused panic among business customers, leading to significant deposit withdrawals. Rumors about its financial stability even sparked fears of a bank run. To address the situation, Hill sought additional capital from investors in May, securing £375 million and gaining a new major investor, Bacal, who later appointed his daughter, Dorita, to the board. However, some major investors, including Cohen, started selling their stakes. By September, Metro Bank's attempt to raise funds through a bond sale failed, indicating a loss of confidence from investors. 3 months later, Vernon Hill and CEO Craig Donaldson departed, leaving investors facing a staggering 90% drop in Metro Bank shares in 2019. Hill returned to his home in Philadelphia as Metro Bank announced a £130 million annual loss loss in February the following year. The new leadership, meanwhile, outlined plans to cut costs and significantly reduce expansion efforts. Despite interest from U.S. private equity firm Carlyle, Metro's new CEO Dan Frumkin rejected takeover talks and focused on turnaround strategies. Frumkin, known for his role in restructuring Northern Rock after the 2007-08 financial crisis, hoped for regulatory leniency regarding Metro's capital requirements, despite the 2019 accounting debacle. However, the Bank of England rejected Metro's request to use internal risk assessment models in September 2023. This setback left Metro Bank in need of additional funding to sustain meaningful growth. In October, panic ensued as Metro Bank faced uncertainty over securing new investment. Customers began withdrawing funds, private equity firms showed interest, and the Bank of England explored emergency takeover options with major lenders like NatWest and JP Morgan. The possibility of a breakup and wind down was also considered. Amidst the turmoil, Metro Bank's Colombian investor, known for turning around struggling lenders in Latin America, seized an opportunity. After intense discussions over the weekend, Metro Bank struck a last-minute deal. Bacal acquired a 53% controlling stake for £100 million, becoming the cornerstone investor in a larger £925 million rescue package. Bacal's investment came with certain conditions, including a shakeup in leadership and his appointment to the board. With his daughter already on the board and the option to appoint another member, Bacal's influence is set to increase. The bank has already begun implementing turnaround measures. It is trimming costs by cutting 800 out of its 4,000 staff, reconsidering its 7-day branch model, and investing more in automation, especially given the costly leases of its high street branches. However, analyst Ed Firth, among the few still covering Metro Bank since only 47% of shares are trading publicly, cautions that Bacal's decisions may not always align with other investors' interests. Despite this, he acknowledges Bacal's significant investment, contrasting it with the absence of personal investment by past banking figures like Fred Goodwin of Royal Bank of Scotland. Metro Bank emphasized its commitment to customer service and its unique branch model, aiming to combine physical stores with digital channels. The capital injection secured in October is intended to accelerate growth and ensure sustainable profitability, as the bank strives to become the leading community bank with customer service as its core focus. Don't forget to hit the like button, drop a comment, share with others, and subscribe